Today, I shall speak on Swamiji's sense of humor. To his dear little children, he was always gentle and playful, full of laughter and merriment. However, to his grown-up disciples, the inmates of the ashrama in particular, he was a stern-looking disciplinarian and a severe taskmaster. If found guilty of even the slightest clumsiness or insincerity in any act, the offender was sure to be crushed underfoot and left bleeding by the wayside. Even here, his rough exterior only belied his soul's love for the erring novice, like the scalpel hurting the wound only to heal it. In fact, he did not go about wearing the grave look of a guru at all times, which is to say that he was intensely human and even endowed with an exquisite sense of humor. For example, a devotee once chanced to see Swamiji cleaning his dentures. Never before had he seen Swamiji in that toothless condition. Putting on the dentures after cleaning, Swamiji made this strange, surprising statement. "I think I am the greatest Vedantin living. What do you say?" The devotee, of course, did not say anything. And so Swamiji began to explain. Vividantasya bhava Vedanta. The condition of toothlessness is Vedanta. Vividantasya bhava. Condition of toothlessness is Vedanta. He who is in that condition is a Vedantin. See, I am completely toothless, and so I am the greatest Vedantin. Both of them had a hearty laugh. A pranayama expert, with the help of an interpreter, told Swamiji that he could remain without breathing for half an hour. "Is that all? Only half an hour?" asked Swamiji, and continued. "In that case, I am inclined to look upon a football bladder as a greater yogi, for it can keep the air inside it without escaping for many days." Again, one afternoon, Swamiji was inspecting the newly planted coconut seedlings in the ashrama compound when his favorite disciple, Otur Namboodiripad, came up and saluted Swamiji. To him, Swamiji put this question: "What might be the annual yield of coconuts per tree in these parts?" Of course, Otur knew next to nothing about it, yet he began to say, "It will be some 40, 50, 60, 70. Interrupting him, Swamiji said, "Good God, I did not ask you whether you knew how to count up to 100. Otur later on, in later years, recalled this incident. "All I could do then was to look an utter fool." Now, it was the practice of some elderly women disciples of Swamiji, to sit in the room adjacent to where Swamiji used to gather his children for the evening meditation. It was to feel blessed with the nearness of Swamiji's holy presence for some 15 minutes or so. At the end of the session, they could also take the dust of his holy feet. One day, as an elderly disciple rose after touching his feet, he said, "Today your meditation reached the samadhi state. indeed a cut above even Sri Guru Maharaj's. I had watched him in Samadhi many times, but not once could I hear him snoring. I could hear your snoring deep and loud even here in this room. The inmates of the ashrama used to gather round Swamiji every night for the after-dinner satsang with him. At one such session, Swamiji stunned them with this announcement: Sri Guru Maharaj has left this ashrama. You have displeased him in some way. I saw him leaving the place in great hurry, not once looking back till he was safely out of the ashrama gate. Swamiji then fell silent, but the inmates were not only dumbfounded, but were stupefied, paralyzed at the thought of their unconscious offense against Sri Guru Maharaj. After a while, Swamiji broke the silence with these words: You see, it was your evening bhajan singing that Guru Maharaj could not stand. It made him acutely uncomfortable, for it was unbearable cacophony. Even I thought of going out. Then what to speak of Sri Guru Maharaj, who used to go into Samadhi listening to the melodious songs of Vivekananda Swami. Hearing this, the inmates of the ashrama heaved a huge sigh of relief. Swamiji on his part made arrangements for teaching and training the inmates in singing bhajan songs properly the very next day. Today, I shall speak on Swamiji's sense of humor.